Hey guys, I'm Thirisha and welcome to another episode of Maruthavar on Call Real Take. And today I'm joined by the lovely Dr. Hisanth Murali, aka Hissy123 on all social media platforms. So how do you feel, Hissy? I'm so happy to have you on the podcast.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm excited for all the questions that you've prepared. You sent me like a massive list.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
How does it feel like saying Dr. Hisanth Murali? Like, how does it feel to you, like, hearing that?
I don't think it hits me, like, because I've kind of always wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
When it eventually happened, you know, the excitement for it was actually like bigger than once it actually happened, because I don't feel like I've actually earned it yet. You know, when you're a consultant and then they're like, oh, doctor, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's hit me when people say it. I'm just like, oh, stop it.
But all those years you worked hard for, was it 6 years?
Yeah.
6 years. Yeah. So 6 years of hard work and you finally earned the title. Like, that's crazy. To me, I'm like, whoa. Because I knew Hissy as Hissy123, Hissy, you know, and Hisanth, and now it's Dr. Hisanth Murali. Like, that's crazy. You went from secondary school, sixth form in England to Bulgaria.
Yeah.
So what was that like applying to like medicine in that, you know, sixth form gap?
It was like a stressful moment because I was applying for UK medical schools.
Fine.
I had interviews at 2 unis, UEA and St. George's.
Oh!
And yeah.
Okay.
So St. George's, Keysop.
Cameraman right behind us.
I could have been there.
SS Visuals.
Yeah, so I had interviews and I had an offer from UEA to do med here as well.
Oh, wow.
But I missed the grades for chemistry by 2 marks.
Oh, that's so annoying.
So I was like 2 marks off an A for chemistry.
Right.
And so I got it remarked, being like, oh man, I hope they give me the 2 marks.
Yeah.
And then it went down by 2 marks.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so like they...
Was it AQA? I bet it was AQA.
It was AQA.
Yeah, guys, AQA.
A few moments later.
I was a bit sad by that on results day. But I didn't want to redo, like take a gap year, go through the UK CAT and the interview process, because it was like such a stressful time. So I thought going to Bulgaria would be a better option for me, because I wouldn't spend that year. Like I would have started a year already. So I applied and I got through pretty quickly, because I think the admission process is a lot easier for Bulgaria than the UK.
How does that work? Like, what was it? Do you know like how it worked?
So we had to do an entrance exam.
Okay.
And then if you do well on the entrance exam, you'd get a place, and then you just move.
Oh, so it's kind of like 11 plus. Like you do the entrance exam and you get a place. That's fine. Okay.
It was like A-level biology and chemistry questions.
Fine.
And then, like, I found out I didn't get into the UK med school in August, and by end of September, I was in Bulgaria.
Oh, wow, that's insanely quick.
Yeah, so it was like a very quick change in my life that I wasn't expecting to do.
Okay.
But it went pretty smooth. I was really scared when I went, because I didn't know the language.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone that studied there.
Yeah.
Like, even in my year, like, most people were either taking a gap year or they got into their med school. So I didn't know anyone. But thankfully, the seniors at my med school, they were really friendly. So,
that's
like,
good.
I got a big, like, basically family when I started off. So it was like
really
a smooth transition.
Yeah. Is there like Tamil societies there? Like, you know how you have here in the UK, we have Tamil societies, and like there's a big culture in UK unis. Did you feel like you had that when you went to Bulgaria?
No, there was like a big Mallu society.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of Malayali studying there.
Yeah.
But there weren't a lot of Tamils.
Okay.
There were maybe 20 when I went.
Did that make you feel scared? Because like when I think about, you know, studying abroad, I'm like, oh, will I have that like Tamil community with me? Like, I don't want to lose that side of me. Like, were you ever scared about that, or were you like?
I wasn't really scared, because like our Mallu counterparts are very similar to us. Like they watch Tamil movies. Like they were more Tamil than me. Like they were quoting Tamil movies from the 90s and stuff.
Oh,
and, like,
fine.
they knew,
So
it felt like they were part of the same family for me.
Fine.
But I did want to start off a Tamil society there. So like I started it in 3rd year.
Oh, okay. Fine. So how did you find like balancing like cooking, cleaning? I assume you had like accommodation to yourself, or what was accommodation like? Was it shared?
I had private accommodation because there wasn't really like student accommodation.
Yeah, fine.
But it was so cheap. Like for me, rent was £200 a month.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, that's really good, yeah.
So like my costs were very minimal. cleaning and cooking, it was a bit draining. Like some days you'd have a whole day of placement. You just want to come home and have a warm like plate of food.
Yeah.
But then you have to cook and...
Yeah, how did you find that? Like, how did you balance cooking, cleaning, all of, even your social life, and then like studying for medicine, going to placement? How did you find that?
It was tough at the start, but the way I study, I don't know if other med students...
How do you study? How do you study?
I study just before like the exam. So I wouldn't study the entire year. Say my exams are in Jan, I'd start mid-November banging out work.
Okay.
So I'd never start too late and I wouldn't start too early.
So like right in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want to burn out before the exams. You need to find a balance of not starting too early or starting too late, but like pacing yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fine. Okay. So like fast forward, you're like nearly graduating, and you know, how did that feel, like that final year? Because you were doing content creation. I remember, I think you might have been, was it fourth year? Fourth, fifth, yeah. Fourth, fifth, yeah. Because I remember when you were on TikTok, like you were still in med school. How did that feel, like your final year when you were doing, you know, social media and also medicine? Like, how was that?
It was good because for me, social media was like an out. Like I'd enjoy making content.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy reading the comments and the DMs I'd get.
Yeah.
So it was like a stress relief whenever I was busy with exams or med school in general. So it was kind of nice to see that I had something outside of med as well. The content I was seeing from med students and doctors were like, medicine is their whole life.
Yeah.
And that's their like everything they're doing.
Yeah.
I didn't want future people going into med to think that that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
I want people to realize that that maybe should only be 50% of your life maximum.
Yeah.
The other 50 should be you hanging out with your friends, you having fun, like doing anything else you enjoy, but you don't have to make it your whole personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to like prove to people.
Yeah. No, that's good. I feel like you've done a really good job at like, it's like really evident like how you do like comedy skits, and then like medicine is like your own profession. It's quite separate. Like I can see that.
Any job you do,
it's true.
You're incredibly busy, but a lot of people find a nice balance where they can reply to people, like meet up with people in time. So I don't think just being a doctor is a valid excuse to, you know, just say you're busy and not being able to do
fair
stuff.
Enough. Yeah.
So,
That's really good. Good that you pointed that out.
Oh.
How did you find then, like going from Bulgaria to England? Like I want to know that switch, because, you know, going from one country to another, I bet there was like so much work you had to do to get into like the NHS and work.
Yeah.
Like how was that?
So for me, I had to do a clinical attachment before I started working.
Okay.
Which was 1 month.
All right.
I was in an AMU, like A&E setting.
Okay.
And I was kind of just shadowing to see how different it is to the Bulgarian medical system. So it's so different, completely different. It felt like a whole new world.
Oh, wow.
Right? Like, I don't think the UK med students can relate to it, because for them, they've been used to it, right? For years and years, like you've been in the system. But for other graduates, it's such a different thing. Like even all these abbreviations, like I had no idea about. The first day I started actually working, my reg came to me. She was like, go get a cow and we'll start doing a ward round. I said, what's a cow? What do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Cow stands for computer on wheels, right? So it's a computer that you're meant to sign in with.
Oh, I see.
So I didn't even know like basic abbreviations like that when I started working. So
no way.
Yeah.
So it was like a massive like switch. But you found it hard, or was it like, can you pick it up quite easily?
The start was very difficult.
Very hard, yeah.
I felt like I was thrown into the deep end because the ward was quite understaffed as well.
Oh, I see.
So if there were more staff, medicine would be the best job in the world, like being a doctor.
Yeah.
But
so you don't think it's the best job in the world?
it is. Like I really enjoy
even
it.
better job in the world. Okay, fine. Yeah.
If there was no staffing issues,
yeah,
I think 20 times more people would actually want to be a doctor and work as a doctor.
Yeah.
I've never thought about leaving medicine because I've always had the mindset of always having one foot firmly in medicine.
Okay.
Right? So no matter what I do on the side, I still want to be working as a doctor.
That's good, yeah.
I love the job and I worked so hard to get to this point.
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense for me to want to leave it at any point. But having said that, there's so many different avenues I can take. And I've always wanted to explore it. Like, I don't think a lot of people know, but I tutor on the side as well. So every week...
You're a tutor as well?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I'm tutoring for 7-8 hours a week at the moment as well, while working.
Wow.
So if I do that full time, it's a very great income stream.
Yeah.
That good thing. Social media, I love it. If I had more time if I had more time with social media,
it's just
there
amazing,
is so
isn't
much
it?
content I can make for you guys. But
what's like the negatives you get when working in a hospital? Like, obviously there's so much you see.
yeah.
Do you ever get hate? Like, do patients ever get, really rude to you? Like, how do you deal with that?
Most patients, they're really lovely. Like, they understand that you're really busy and they're so appreciative. Like, there's been times where I've stayed late to update a next of kin about what's going on with their dad or what's going on with their son. And even a 20-minute conversation just to talk them through it, they're so appreciative of it because they know you're staying past you could leave at 5, but you're staying back to speak to them.
Yeah.
Like, they're so appreciative of things like that. But there have been patients where it's not our fault, but because things get delayed, because of staffing issues or administrative issues, they can get frustrated.
Okay.
And if I was them, I'd get frustrated too.
Yeah.
Like, say they're waiting for a PET scan, which is something that's very expensive to do, but also takes a long time to get approved.
Okay.
If it's a CT, MRI, it gets done pretty quick. But a PET scan might take a week or 2 weeks where they have to just wait in the hospital to get that scan done.
Okay.
Or patients that are ready for discharge, like they can go home, but they're waiting for a package of care because they need a carer. And that takes ages to get done. So they're waiting 1 or 2 weeks in a hospital bed where they're medically completely fine, but they have to wait for a carer to be put in place. So things like that, the patients do get frustrated, and I completely get it.
Like, what do you say to them? How do you approach them?
I mean, it's just like pure empathy, because I understand, like, they're so frustrated because they have to be here. They have jobs to get back to, or they have family that are waiting for them, and they have to be here. So I get it. The only thing we can do is try and make their stay a bit more comfortable, or talk to them as much as we can. But there's not much more we can do either as well, because we're busy with other patients and things.
Fair enough.
I'm on a gastro ward at the moment. So we have a lot of liver patients.
Okay.
And alcoholism is a huge issue.
Yeah.
Even in our Tamil community, like there's so many uncles and aunties that are basically addicted to alcohol.
Yeah.
And they don't know the effects it will have on the liver until it's too late.
Yeah.
Pretty much every liver patient we've had, they've had so many like family issues that kind of led them to drinking alcohol. But then that's leading to divorces, children not speaking to them, and they feel helpless because they want to get help, but then they just go back to drinking alcohol, and it's just a very sad situation they're in. So I do get upset about it because I feel like I want to do something to help, but there's not much I can do. It's just like a cycle they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like to overcome that and like get away from all that, sad, negative mind, like all that emotion that you've been feeling.
Yeah.
What do you do? How do you like get away from that? How do you pick yourself up and keep going? Because I find that so admirable, because I just can't imagine like facing a death and then going on about your day like it's normal, or you have to see another patient. Like, that's, to my mind, like that's mind blowing. So I really want to know like how you cope with that.
It is hard. There was a day last month where a patient that I had been looking after for 2 weeks, like in the ward, was completely fine talking to me, joking around. They got acutely confused. They had a cancer and they had an infection, and they died pretty soon after that. Okay. But they wanted to stay alive so they could speak to their newborn grandson and like meet them, but they were in a different country and they were trying to fly back. So we tried to keep him alive for as long as we can so that he could meet his grandson. And he was just able to meet, and then like he passed away, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. So that was during the day while I was working, but I also had 12 other patients to look after as well. So it was the family like saying goodbye, and I'd built a relationship with the family as well. So they wanted to speak to me and things. So balancing that with someone like I've been seeing for 2 weeks, and then looking at all these new patients with a friendly face, and that was a bit tough, but it's just part of the job that you have to get on with. And because you're so busy, you don't really have time to reflect and think during that workday anyway. So it was okay.
Okay.
It was fine.
When do you reflect then? Like, if you feel like you've had like such a busy day, do you come home and think about it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think about it. It's really hard to switch off.
Yeah.
You just keep doubting yourself if you remember you've done something. Like even last night, 11:45 p.m., I can't remember if I did something for a patient. So I called the hospital, like went to one of the nurses to double check, does this patient have this prescribed? Yeah. And the nurses were like, yeah, don't worry, like you've prescribed it, all of this. But it's really hard to switch off because you care so much about your patients and you don't want anything to happen to them. So yeah, I'm trying to find that balance now.
Yeah.
But med school and then actually working is so different.
Really?
Med school, when I'd go placements, I'd be excited. I'd be like, oh, I'm learning stuff.
Yeah.
When you're actually working, you're the one responsible for these patients. And that's a huge responsibility. So,
So is there like no hope? Like nothing can prepare you for the actual...
Nothing can prepare you. Like you just have to like go to the job and then you somewhat get used to it.
That's kind of scary though. Yeah.
It's okay. You can get through it.
How would you like say, okay, think of me like a younger sister. What would you tell me? Like, oh, when I see a death and I come back and I'm like, oh my God, like I can't switch off from it. Like I'm like getting really mentally like disturbed by it. Yeah. What would you say to me?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Yeah, sorry.
I would say it's okay. Death is a part of life for everyone, and it's going to happen to us as well. It's something, it sucks. It's part of our job that we do have to deal with death quite a lot.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll find peace with it and it will come to you. Just embrace the sadness and pain for now and it will get easier in the future. That's what I'd say.
That's really good. That's really good advice. Thank you. Have you ever wanted to be like how SK does it, like, you know, female?
Pretend to be a nurse to manipulate a girl into... Okay,
that's a bit crazy, no mind.
No, like if you think about the movie, SK dresses up as a nurse, goes into a hospital. Yeah. Like...
And purely because of the reason to get...
A girl. Yeah. Yeah, like threatens the safety of these patients that are in the hospital, manipulates the girl he wants into like not going with the engagement she's already got, and then makes her fall in love with him. Yeah. Wait, that's so... This could be a it's a thriller, basically.
Is that even allowed?
No, it's not allowed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'll tell you what is a really good, like, inspiration. Okay. Do you remember Mercer? Yeah. You know the 5 rupee doctor thing?
Yeah, 5 rupee doctor,
I love that so much. Yeah. I had that clip saved in my phone being like, this is why I want to do medicine. And I'd click it and watch it every few days.
That's so good.
It was such a inspirational thing. And that's why I always wanted to go back to Sri Lanka to do healthcare stuff as well.
Oh my goodness. I have such an exciting question to ask you. Can you tell me about Aram and how that was? Yeah.
A few moments later.
First of all, Aram is such an amazing charity. Like every member, every organizer is so on top of it. Yeah. Like they had spreadsheets for everything. They had like PDF files doing an overview of what we're going to be doing, like a huge plan of everything. It was so well organized. Yeah. And when we went, I was the healthcare lead for it. Oh, okay. So I wanted to do healthcare camps in all the sites we were going to.
Was there anything when you were in Sri Lanka where you felt like, wow, like, do you ever have like that moment where you're like, this is why I want to be a doctor? Yeah. Do you get what I mean? That feeling, that kind of like tingly feeling where you're like, wow.
There was one moment in the health camp where a little girl came in, 6-year-old girl with her grandma. Yeah. And her grandma was saying that she's really worried that her grandchild's got like a tachycardia. Like she'd sleep with the daughters here and she could feel a heartbeat. And she was worried that the heartbeat was too fast. Okay. And that's why she had come in. And this grandma had walked with her for like an hour and a half just to like come be seen by us. And she was seen by a doctor a few years earlier who said that this was completely fine. But she was just like really worried and wanted some reassurance.
Yeah.
So she was reviewed by some of our medical students, but then they didn't know for sure. So they asked me as well. And I like listened to her heart. Her heart was fine. She was slightly tachycardic, but she's quite young as well. But I wanted to do a stress test on her. But obviously we don't have a running machine. We don't have equipment or anything to do it. So I was just like, oh, like come another Odivango. So like I was just running with her in the like field.
Yeah.
And then I listened to her heart again to see how much it would increase by.
Okay.
So that just made me feel like I had to think on the spot to kind of like rule something out.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
That was like a really cool moment for me where I was like, oh, okay, this is why I wanted to like do medicine and all of this. This is kind of cool. What do you think about the geopolitical state of the country right now and healthcare?
I feel like I'm in the medicine industry. I don't know.
Okay,
What do you mean geopolitical? Geopolitical? What's
like
geo is like geography, and then political is like politics. So it's like you're literally putting both together, okay? And then you're talking about, what was the second part of the question?
A few moments later.
So you're talking about like understaffed wards and stuff?
Okay. Yeah.
Got one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This is just your opinion.
Oh, lol, I don't know.
Fine.
Waiting lists are a problem. How would you overcome waiting lists? Are they massive in your hospital though? I don't know. I feel like it.
Outpatient stuff is always, there's a huge backlog for outpatient stuff, but things in the ward, they happen pretty quick. That's why I like working in a hospital. Like, say I see a patient and they need a head CT to rule out something. I just call them up and it would happen that afternoon.
Oh wait, that's actually okay.
Whereas if you're in a GP and you have a patient that you want to rule something out, that if it's not urgent, it could take weeks for that to happen, right? If it's urgent, of course, it will happen pretty quickly. But yeah, that's why I like hospital settings. Everything's kind of fast-paced.
Oh yeah, like I wanted to ask, like, what do you want to specialize in? Have you had a thought about that yet?
I don't know. Probably GP.
Okay.
But I love pediatrics as well.
Yeah, I feel like you strike me as a really like good kids doctor. I feel like kids will like bounce off your energy, you know? And
that's what I'm thinking as well. Like I really like being able to, because kids are the most scared in a hospital, right? Because I remember going to hospitals when I was a child for certain things and I'd be so scared.
Yeah.
I want to be that friendly face a kid sees and they're like, oh, maybe it's not that bad, you know?
So you got 4 questions, okay? That's better. Okay, just really chill, get in the vibe, like just...
I'm on edge.
A few moments later.
A 56-year-old gentleman presents to the emergency department with crushing chest pain. On examination, you note hyperhidrosis and elevated JVP and bradycardia. Observations show a heart rate of 50 and blood pressure of 90/60. An ECG confirms that the patient has suffered from a STEMI. Given the clinical findings, which artery is most likely occluded?
Oh, piss off. I'm not doing this. You know what? Cut!
Proximal right coronary artery, right circumflex coronary artery, left anterior descending coronary artery, left circumflex artery, posterior descending coronary artery.
Does it tell you what leads in the ECG got the ST elevations?
No.
Yeah, go for it. You can say it.
You got this, Sanjay.
You got this.
So do you, Hisanth.
I don't got this.
Yeah, I'd go for either left anterior or right coronary artery. So the first option, right coronary artery?
Yeah,
That's right.
The right.
Mate, you smashed it!
Yeah.
Good job.
You actually did, that was good.
You went on. Nice.
A 48-year-old patient on the acute medical unit is struggling to breathe. On examination, his neck veins are distended, the trachea is deviated to the left, and there is no air entry audible in the right lung, with a hyper-resonant percussion tone. Observations are as follows. Temperature 37.1, oxygen saturations 95% on room air, heart rate 117, respiratory rate 33, blood pressure 104/74. What is the next most appropriate step in management? Chest drain, referral to respiratory medicine, chest x-ray, mechanical ventilation, needle decompression to the second ICS mid-clavicular line.
So it sounds like a right-sided pneumothorax. So it would be the next line in management for that, which I think is needle decompression.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes!
Well done!
Guys, high five! Yes!
Guys, it's 1-1, okay? Med students got 1 and so has the doctor. Okay, right, next one. A 58-year-old post-menopausal woman presents to her primary care physician with bloating, pelvic discomfort, and a recent increase in abdominal girth. She has a family history of breast cancer and her last gynecological examination was 2 years ago, with no significant findings. On examination, she has a palpable pelvic mass. Which of the following tumour markers is most commonly elevated in patients with ovarian cancer?
Which one is it? 125?
CE.
CA.
Yeah.
I think 99 is pancreatic. CA 125. Is it?
Yeah! Well
Smashed
done, Sanjay. Okay, last question. A 28-year-old male with treatment-resistant schizophrenia is started on clozapine after failing multiple antipsychotic medications. He has been informed about the potential side effects of clozapine therapy. Which of the following is the most common side effect of clozapine treatment? There's, again, only one answer, so...
So you don't give me any options. Yeah?
Sorry.
It's a psych question. I haven't done a psych rotation since
That's okay. You've got this.
All right, you can tell the answer for this one.
No.
Psych was my last block.
Oh, so you should be a pro at this. Yeah, go on.
I'm going to say, if it's most common, I have 2 answers, but I remember the consultant talking about patients not liking it because they gain weight and stuff, so I'm going to say weight.
Yeah! He's right!
Oh.
Bro, this guy says he hasn't studied.
I haven't, I just go placement, that's all I do.
Wow.
For me, I don't study.
Sanjay is a TSOC president, but he
Is it?
also studies.
No, I
And
don't
he
study.
does SS visuals. And he does BTMA.
Bro, you must
And he
pull like
plays
crazy.
football.
You must.
Yeah, role model.
Uh,
I don't even remember.
role model that can't answer any question.
We have a bonus question actually. What's the most dangerous side effect of clozapine?
Why is it another psych question?
It's the bonus of that question.
The same question.
Yeah.
Suicide? Say it.
Granulocytosis.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think it's unfair because I literally did psych last block. So.
Yeah, that came in clutch. Well done, med student. Med student Sanjay won. Nice. It's very aggressive.
Smashed it, mate.
What's one piece of like advice you would give to all the FY1 or like the final year med students going into working in the hospital?
It's not as bad as you think.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of sad and horrifying like opinions on working as a doctor right now, but the job is still amazing. It is not all doom and gloom. Like there are amazing parts of the job that you'll actually love. And thanks for becoming a doctor. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Thanks, guys. That's our NHS. Think about future steps. Like, what would you say to them? Like, don't stress about family planning or...
To the guys, I'd say...
Yeah, to the guys. What would you say
if
to
you
the guys?
ever come across a girl that doesn't give you a headache, go for her. Yeah?
Not all girls give headaches. What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Why is that exchanging eyes between you both?
No, I'm joking, but the advice is if you find someone that you really click with, that it's just very natural with, then go for it. Like, don't delay it. Because if you have a chance for someone that's perfect and you miss it, that's gone forever. So don't miss that opportunity.
Damn. He's He's got some really good advice, guys. I really hope you guys are listening carefully because he's been giving amazing advice. You pick any point in your life to give advice to, what would you say to that younger person?
Ooh. I would say whatever you're going to do, do it because you'll be proud of yourself. Because like anything I've done in my life, I've always thought about what would 8-year-old me and 80-year-old me think of what I'm doing right now. And it's never been, oh, I wouldn't be happy. So 8-year-old me seeing me now, they'd be really happy.
Yeah.
80-year-old me being like, oh, are you doing anything that you might regret in the future? No, like I'm happy with everything I'm doing. The reason I'm always like actively posting on social media as well is, and I've told so many of my creator friends this, you don't want to be 80 and regret not doing it.
Yeah.
You don't know where it could take you. There's people that were just posting from their bedroom that are now interviewing the biggest celebs in the world.
Yeah.
There are people that were just filming in the bedroom that are now like acting in movies. They're like doing so many huge things, and medicine and social media is like a very unique specialty that not a lot of people have. So like I don't want to be someone that wastes it. So I do want to do a lot of impact with it. Like I've always had this dream of wanting to make informational videos on YouTube about conditions for public health, but make it entertaining enough so people actually watch it. No one wants to hear, I mean, I know this is a podcast, but not a lot of people want to just hear someone yap for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, especially about a condition. So I'm trying to find a way of making it entertaining and funny, but without making fun of the condition as well. So
I feel like you've done so well on this podcast. So people, like, I know, you know, we've been yapping, but it's been good yapping, and I can tell you that.
For the 12 people still listening, you banged it, mate. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for waiting until the end of this video. So no regrets.
No regrets.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, but we'll see.
Good.
I wanted to say thank you for having me. BTMA is a great association. The A stands for association. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great association that's doing a lot of good, a lot of education for med students. If you're someone in high school listening to this, please do medicine. Yeah. It's an amazing, amazing vocation that will help you and help a lot of other people in the future. So don't ever doubt. If you're thinking, should I do medicine? Yes, do it. It's a great job.
Yes.
100% recommend. Well, 50% recommend.
Thank you so, so much, Hisanth, for being on our podcast. It's been a great, great pleasure. You've been amazing. I'm inspired. I'm like, whoa, I'm taken aback. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today and watching this episode. And I'm so excited to see you for the next one. So stay tuned and bye.
Bye.